Shit, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ivan and Great coming to you with another one. Man. So today we're gonna talk about success is a journey and not a destination. And a lesson I just learned, in that line of thought. Like, um, what you define as success is always gonna change. Like you'll start out doing one thing and working towards something. When you get there, all the work you put into getting there, you you kind of move on to something else. What's up, Gromies? What's going on, man? How you doing today, man? You know, in this age, man, I was talking to one of my homies, man, and I think like when you talk about networking with people, how important it's become in the last couple years of not only your personal connect people you see on a day to day basis, but your social presence, like people that you meet across different platforms, can put you in opportunities, man. Happy New Year to you, man. Is the reality of getting these opportunities, like remote jobs. Man, there are remote jobs in like multiple states that literally for 3 days of training you can get yourself into different companies, and you can go to multiple places and get a bag. All you got to do is just show up there and put yourself down as having a residence and have an address and set up your I-9, and you build you a little setup with a couple computers in your house, a little multiple monitor setup, and now you got multiple sources of income. But it goes into the value of like knowing your worth, knowing how much you're worth. But also at the same time, when you being undervalued, you got to go out there and create it for yourself and get it. And a lot of times, like I say, success being a journey and not a destination is how you define success. Because a place you look at that you're maybe not appreciative of being there is someone else that is going to look at that place and they're going to want to move forward. What's going on, Diva? How you doing? People are going to want to be where you are, so you got to pass those opportunities on. Man, I had a friend, man, that reached out to me, was going through something, and an opportunity that I was in, prior to this, that I saw as a stepping stone is a great opportunity for them, and it's somewhere, and it's for a company and organization that he wants to be here. So like your relationships are key. You'll have someone that'll be in a position, and they'll see that it's something that's beneficial for you, or they'll so an opportunity is presented and they can't use it, but they know you and they've seen how you are, and how your work ethic and different things about you, so they pass it on to you so you can take advantage of it. Man, it's good to have you over here, Diva. I think, man, that's one of the like keys in whatever you're doing, because there's always somebody out there that a position that you're aspiring to be in. And you look at anybody you map out in the top of an industry, and it's hard. You'll be remiss to find anyone who doesn't have someone they look up to. Someone they're not pinging on. They're not they're not talking. They're not talking about. And you got to take advantage of it. You can't be scared. You can't be scared to share opportunities and share network, but and also to step out of your comfort zone, to go somewhere, to pop up somewhere and travel, and with the intent of being successful at it. Like, I mean, I don't know, man. In this last year, it was things that I said I was gonna do that I mapped out, and then a year later I'm in position doing those things. And it was like patience. It wasn't necessarily that they came overnight and they were there, but you know, the fruits of my labor, that I put in, now I'm kind of experiencing these things. But I think like you have to kind of push yourself to your comfort zone. Like just because you have a job, if it's not somewhere you see yourself, don't force yourself into a box, because um That's what's gonna, you think that's where you need to be, like operating from a safe space, because you struggle from there, or you're not happy there, and then they let you go, and then now you're trying to put your life back together, to piece it back together. you know but it ultimately boils down to fear, man. Like, so what are some of the things y'all done? I mean, I know people are, entrepreneurs and things like that, but where, what are some of the biggest successes, and where do they come from? Did they come from you believing in yourself and stepping out there and working for yourself and leaving the comfort of, a 8-hour job? I mean, yeah, I think, I'm not gonna say it's necessarily like a deal breaker, but I think that if someone challenges themselves to step out of their comfort zone, and hey, exactly, this is one right here. Like, come on, man. I already know that feeling. Like, you get somewhere, and yo, when I moved to Florida, young, yo, true story. I was eating hot dogs, like just hot dog, like the 98-cent hot dogs you get from Walmart, the bar S hot dogs, and like a loaf of bread is like 89 cents. Just like ration that shit out, like 89 cents always, until I like got until like my military benefits kicked in, like right after I got out of the military before I went to school. And then I think about it after I graduated, like all the stuff that came to me after I graduated, and it's like, but people don't see like the stuff you do to kind of get situated. They just see you there, kind of like thriving, but you appreciate it, and especially once it pays off, it's just kind of going through the growing pains of it. Like, I don't know, man. I think that's been like one of my greatest gifts, is not being like scared to step out of my comfort zone, and go to places and thrive. And I think that, I always give it back to like the military. Like, when the military sent me to Korea, like at 19, like never been on a plane, anything, and that's where I like land up and go out there for like years, and but I don't know, man. I think in 2022, man, it's like, man, you gotta be, lean on your network of people, bro. Like, share something. Just because, you left an opportunity, it might be someone that wanted to be in a position you were in, that's beneficial for them. And at that moment, you might be able to help them, but also um, help them set their next goals, like what they need to be trying to do when they get there. It's like training someone new to your company. When someone new comes into your company, you're trying to make sure that they know all the mistakes and things that are gonna cause them issues as soon as they get there, so they up to speed, so they ain't got to deal with it, so they can be successful. Like, but it's just continuous, like evolution. Like, the whole point of this is like, success is not like a constant place, because even when you get to a place that you aspire to get to, you realize when you get there that you like, man, there's so much more, or it's something else. Like, you can't really rest in it. And anybody that's ever done that, they will always attest to, when they, the work that they put in has made them want to set their goals out further. And I think if you feel that way, if you don't feel that way, I think a lot, you got to look at the goals you're setting. A lot of your goals are kind of small. What's going on, man? Oh, okay. See, that's what I mean. So hey, see, that's what, this is another one. C.J. Robinson, like, hey, he talked. We were talking a year ago about professional wrestling, and then now he's doing some training. You got to be able to step out. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Salute, C.J. If y'all not signed up, man, go check out C.J. Robinson Jr. the show, man, on YouTube, man. Dope commentary on current events, but He does do lives from time to time and lets you come tap in with him, and he'll talk to you about whatever, man. He's like a well-rounded dude. Salute CJ Robinson, the show. CJ Robinson Jr., the show. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you can't, you can't never stop chasing your thing, man. Salute. What's going on, Black Money? What's going on, everybody? I mean, I'll drop the link if anybody wants to pop in, man. But you know, talk about like when things you work towards, and when you got there, it wasn't what you thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, or it was, or you realized that you got more work to do. I think that that's what I mean. Like when you get to a certain point, the first step of a 1,000-mile journey starts with a single step. But then when once you take that single step, and get going, you're there. I think as most people like keep pushing, man. But that's the reality of it is you further than somebody that didn't start. That's the reality of it. And once you keep driving, a juice list. What's a juice list? Oh, okay, a juice list. Okay, I got it. Yeah, we I'm gonna give a Black Money Corp, and he gonna lace me up because you know what I mean. But I think that's what it's about, man. Everybody I'm around, man. I don't care. I'm saluting everybody progress. Salute Young, by the way, hey, moving across the country, like setting up somewhere, going somewhere outside your comfort zone, and finding success in it. You know what I mean? Whatever it means to him. What is success to you, and how do you define that? Salute CJ for going and getting involved in wrestling, like doing wrestling training. Because at the end of the day, it's like CJ says, man, you could be on the sideline and like talking about what you would do in wrestling and how you would do these things differently, and he stepped up and went and applied it and went out there and signed up and did it. So he's a whole lot further than someone sitting on the couch watching or giving dry commentary. That's gonna make his content when he talks about it. If he decides to go back talking about wrestling more perspective and depth, like you know, I mean, however it turns out for him, man, we might see CJ up on top of holding the title or something soon. You know, I saw Diva, man. She was talking about building a relationship with God, in 2022, and a higher calling. I think that's dope. Whatever you're trying to work on to better yourself, as long as you work on something, because at the end of the day, time is precious, and we got to make the most of it. But you know, you can't wait for tomorrow. Like don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. And anything you can utilize, tools, resources, people, network, tap in. Sometimes you don't know what asking someone what someone know, or where they can point you. But and also, man, and another important thing is like, man, clap for people when they win it. When you see the people around you winning, and maybe you're not happy with what you're doing, clap for them, because the same way you want them to be happy for you and cheer you on, or to motivate you, you gotta extend that same courtesy back to everyone. You can't let somebody be around in your circle be down. Like I don't want people in my circle like that. And if you in my circle, I'm always gonna try to change that to try to do something uplifting. And whether or not people like to hear it, but the reality of it is we all one group of people, and however you want to break it down in the sub context and categories. So it's like in building each other up, you know what I mean? And it was like you know, people was telling me, man, like I was watching Benji Buttons, and Benji Buttons said, it is the truth hurt or is it hating? And it's like sometimes, man, the the truth is the truth, but sometimes, man, when you share truth with people, sometimes you don't need to share it in front of other people. And when you share it privately, man, and let it resonate on them, some people, will appreciate it, but you owe it to everyone around you to hold them accountable, and they owe it to you to hold you accountable to tap into your greatness. Respect, realist. What's going on, man? Like, and in turn, like everybody should be pushed to being successful, like, trying to lift themselves up. You know what I mean? You're not happy with your job, but let me see your resume. Anybody on here, and even in the comments, man, if you out looking for a job, like, put something in the comments, and oh man, it's all good. So it's all good. But I think you gotta tap in with me, like resumes. If you somewhere, if you know anybody in anywhere in the country looking for a remote job, I know several companies that are hiring remote employees that are data entry. Tap in, and you know what I'm saying. That's the whole point of, because even outside of this context, people have to get to it, and I think that success is a it goes back to a success is a journey, not a destination. And one of my homeboys was telling me, he was like, I define success by how many people I helped out and paved the way for, and pulled up with. And that's some of the stuff we got to do. Salute CB 420. Like it's pulling each other up. You know what I mean? Like, because everybody will tell you when they doing well, but most people won't tell you when they going through. You know what I mean? We kind of bear it as a society. You know what I mean? At certain things, or when people ask for help, they ask for help when it's unbearable. When it's at a point where it's kind of gotten out of control and it's really unreasonable or it's difficult. You know what I mean? I tell people, like, 2022, we tapping into this one, man. I gave up soda. I'm on water. I'm like, I'm feeling better. Like it's some, but it's certain things that you have to give up certain things, and like, whether it be time or things that are holding you back and limiting you. Yeah, definitely, Diva. Like, if you have a second, explain to the people here, because CJ is a YouTuber. He has Realist is one that they got stuff going on. So, like, y'all connect with Moments with Diva. I'm about to oh, my bad. This is Moments with Diva. Great channel. She goes over, how everything on YouTube works, and has a wealth of sisters, that they're putting great information out here. If you could drop your link in the comments, or anything you could do. But they call them juices and fruits on the platform. Yeah, I mean that, but that's a reality. Everything has something, but it's like, man, But even CB, I'm just talking about things that like limit people on success, and like you know, sometimes, like, if fitness were like a huge thing, soda might be something you really got to come to terms with. Like, if that's like important in your life, like you may have to come to terms, like, oh man, I want that six pack, and then you take the time to spend the money to go to a nutritionist and see a trainer, and they say, hey, this is what you got to do. Like, that's the only thing holding you back. You might do it. You might not like it, but that's the reality, man. But ain't nothing wrong with, hey, maybe popping on the video, man. Or popping on with someone, that sent you a message of them drinking a bottle of water, and y'all hitting each other up all day, like, just to hold each other for that little accountability. I don't know. And I mean, but that's another thing is like having friends around you, that people around you that challenge you like that, that don't let you be stagnant, and don't create that sort of comfort in you, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's something with surrounding yourself with people who are like got motion or out here making movement, that wakes that up in you, and it also puts in confidence, because if these people are around you, then it's a oh man, see, I can't do it, CJ. See, hey, that's next level. See, CJ ain't playing with y'all. He on that V8. Yeah, yeah, CJ. You, hey, I'm gonna stay on the sideline. I wrote that, but hey, and I mean, but you know what I mean. That's a cold reality, man. Like, I think that I don't know what's like one of the biggest successes y'all had in 2022. Like me, I was able to get several. I left like a comfortable job that I was like good at, and I was sustaining in, and stepped out of it, and was able to put myself in position by the end of the year with like to put myself in position at the top of 22. And it was just strategic moves and risks I took all 2021. I'm about to, hey, Moments with D was about to pop in and stepped out of it and was able to put myself on people. Gotta mute the playback.
Hi, hi, hi.
What's going on?
So
Not much, not
I'm
much.
good. How are you?
Doing well, man. So you gotta share a success that you had in 2022. I mean 2021 with us. What was your biggest success that you most proud of?
2021. Ish, let me see. 2021 was hard, guys. Before I even continue, I'm so sorry to everybody in the building. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I'm so sorry. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to all of you guys. Thank you for coming and supporting my boo. All right, so 2022. Yo, seriously, I don't know. Because 2022 was hard for everyone, right? It was so hard.
I don't
But
know. Hey, you know what? It's been good to me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's been good to me. I can't
you
even say
mean,
it.
sorry, I'm saying 2021. You mean 2021 or 2022?
2021, all everything. 2020, 2021.
2021 was good for me. Not like, but like I just feel like oh, like people losing everybody, hearing all of those sad news and everything. So it didn't really put me in a very right frame of mind. But personally, it was good. Like I was fine. Did I do anything major 2021? No, no, no. Because I was mostly indoor because of this thing going on. I'm so scaredy. So I was mostly
Yeah.
indoor. I didn't do anything. See before 20. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. CJ Robinson Jr. the show.
Yeah.
Thank
Hey.
you, thank you.
Hey, are you into professional wrestling? You like professional wrestling?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh damn, I'm a big wrestling fan. Any day, anytime.
Okay. Hey. Hey. So check out CJ Robinson's page, because he's like an expert on wrestling. He actually wrestles
Are
professionally.
you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's my new boo.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
write it down.
So if you're not over there, like usually he does like commentary. He used to do commentary like during pay-per-views and stuff like that. I think he does a lot of like post
Oh,
commentary, and takes you in depth on what's going on.
are you serious? So
Yeah, yeah.
is
CJ.
it wait? I think I need to get this right. Is it wrestling or boxing?
No, wrestling.
Okay, because boxing, I'm out of here. And I'm
He
not a
boxing,
boxing
but
fan.
he knows about boxing too. So if you want to get
No,
knowledge
no,
on,
no, no. I don't do boxing. I'm all about wrestling.
okay, like yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
All right,
CJ's the
I'll
man.
definitely check him out.
So
Wow, that's
let me
good.
ask you this: we got realist one up here too. So if you into like battle rap, CJ's, I mean, realist one's another one that he covers the American underground. I'm not gonna say underground, but like the battle rap scene. Like if you're into like real hip hop, kind of like lyricism.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I'm getting to meet a lot of lovely
So I think,
channels
hey, so I
here.
think that it would be a good transfer to your page. So if y'all not tapped in with Moments with Diva, like realist one and CJ, patch in with her and like patch back in both ways because they both have content that that your audience would enjoy.
Just give me a few minutes. Let me grab my pen so I can write down the names because my phone is on someone's stream right now. So I'll just grab my pen and write down the names.
Yeah. And Black Money Corp, he gonna lace you up about life. If you trying to be out here making moves and you feel that complacency creeping up, you got to tap in with Black Money Corp because Black Money Corp is gonna he gonna give you them tools that you need to use. You know what I'm saying? See CB420, she's a public relation specialist for a music group.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm
All
back.
right, okay, so anything about sports, current events, you're gonna tap in with CJ Robinson the show. and
Yeah.
and I'm talking about from uh police officer, officer involved shootings. He was covering a story about a kid who was having sex with his female teacher, and he talks about what's going to happen to her. Um, a little bit of everything, man. CJ's like everywhere, but in a good way. The realest one, other current event commentary, anything kind of prevalent, what's going on. He's gonna
But
give you.
the
He's
thing
gonna give
is,
you
how do I even find the realest one? Because is that the
realist.
hundred?
So he might be on the like realist 2.0. Let me see. I got to pin it realist one. Unless you're gonna pin your link in here, like if you can pin it where they can come find you, realist. Realist 100 3.0. Let me see if I can change it.
Realest one.
And then you're gonna see the 100 yeah, realist one. CJ just put it down below.
Okay, I'll check it out now. Oh, realest one 3.0. Let me just check it out
All
right
right.
now. Realest one 3.0. Oh, okay, okay. I got you. I got you.
I mean, and you already know Black Money Corp, and hey, that's
Yeah.
human jeopardy right there. So you know, we just got to get him to come out more and to pop on more. So we gotta start like flood. So start flooding. You gotta tell him to flood his comments and make him come out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Yeah.
on YouTube, you gotta get them interactions up and start going in their comments. Them people that you want to see come on and talk about stuff.
Black Money says, Diva, take care of my folks. Where are you going to though? You sound like you're going somewhere. Are you leaving the chat?
Who?
Now I'm saying Black Money, saying take care of my folks. It sounds like he's
Yeah,
going.
he's in the chat. He's still here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Everybody is dropping stuff, man. They talk about what they doing, man. So I mean, hey, we 15 days into 2022, man. What's everybody got going? That's the whole point. Like we 15 days in. I just landed a new job. Like
Really? Yay.
so, man. Hey, I said in 2022, I'm dropping a rap song. That's how serious I am. I mean, I done done other things like professionally, but I'm like, now I'm gonna do something fun.
Oh, okay. Oh, 2022. Let's see, 2022. 2022, I'm actually planning to go all the way with YouTube. That's one.
Okay, what do you so define going all the way with YouTube? Like, what do you mean? Like, you about to?
Like, I want to make the thing is, I'm in South Africa, right? And I'm a Nigerian.
Yeah, yeah,
Like foreigners getting jobs here is like a no. I mean, they don't even have jobs for the citizens. Talk more of the foreigners. Plus, even if they do have jobs for the foreigners, I wouldn't even go because the xenophobic thing and all that. I don't want to get stoned. So I'm just always at home, right? So YouTube is like the only thing that I can just keep doing for myself because my brother carries me a lot. Like he's been carrying me ever since I got here. But I just want to do something, and I feel like the only thing I can do from the comfort of the house right now is just do YouTube, and that's why I just want to go all the way. Like, you know, I just want to start making real money with YouTube. Like I'm done sitting down and just waiting for me to get views before I can actually get my dough. I just really want to just branch out anywhere I can. And
yeah,
then my babe is also a professional photographer, though he's not a South African, though he's Ghanaian.
yeah. Okay.
So yeah, so we're just like going to push on that as well. So basically, I'm just going to be on YouTube, learning more and definitely bringing everything I learned to you guys. Definitely.
So
Yeah.
you are, so you are hustling. Okay. So what is I mean, what advice would you give to someone who wants to start? I guess like take that step and step out of their comfort zone and commit to YouTube full time. Like you said, you're starting it full time before you get the views. So what makes you I guess want to take that risk? Because a lot of people get discouraged. So, you know,
You mean get discouraged about starting YouTube?
yeah, they get discouraged about little like rough patches in YouTube, not getting views, but and that motivating them. Some people are motivated by the views, so it's hard for them to kind of create content. What advice would you give to someone to push through?
Yeah, see, I'm not. The thing is, first of all, I should first of all I should put this disclaimer out there. I don't know anything. Like I don't know much. I don't know anything. But the thing about me is everything I know, I always want to give it to the next person, right?
Yeah,
So it's basically like number one, I just want everyone to understand the fact that YouTube is so annoying, and
yeah,
the earlier we can accept the fact that they are annoying, the earlier we can start making money from it. Because once you figure out that they are frustrating, they are annoying, they are this, you would want to branch out in different ways to like make it work,
yeah.
right? So I usually tell people everybody remember I had a channel before, the fitness channel, and
Okay.
then it got, yeah, I had a channel before. That was 2019 when I came. I started with a fitness channel, and then it got monetized. It wasn't even up to 6 months, it got monetized, and then views dropped and I wasn't getting the traction, probably because the niche was too wide and all that. So I sold out the channel, right?
Yeah,
And then I started this one like 6 months ago.
yeah.
Yeah, so within those years, what I've learned about YouTube is that when you come on the space, like I said, right, you don't need to think it's a get rich scheme like that. YouTube really, they don't pay. What
Okay.
pays?
So hey, say that again because a lot of people, don't get that part. So is it a get rich quick stream?
Yeah, so I'm saying YouTube is not a get rich scheme. Like you wouldn't is not something like, because people are looking at YouTube like they come in and they just want to make money. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is YouTube itself is not a get rich quick scheme. Is that what I think that's correct?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no. I was just saying repeat it just because people think that when they see like a YouTuber that it's like overnight success, and You're kind of
No,
telling people
no,
that it's
no,
not.
no. It is not. It is not. Because okay, let me use my first channel for example. Now the fitness channel got monetized in 6 months, and even after a year, Ivan, you wouldn't believe that I didn't make up to $40.
6 months and
Even
you weren't even making $40? Wow. A
no,
month or
no,
overall?
no. I'm saying no. So I'm saying I got monetized in 6 months, right?
Mhm.
And then I'm saying that even after a year of getting monetized, I didn't make up to $40.
Wow.
Yeah, that is how annoying YouTube can be. Because the thing is with making money on YouTube, if you want to just sit with YouTube alone, you have to get people to watch your ads.
Yeah.
Because after you get monetized, I used to tell people like everybody's rushing to get monetized. Yay, I want to get to my 1K hours. I want to get my 4,000 sorry, I want my 4,000 juice. I want to get my 1K kiwis and all that. That is what everybody's after, because I feel like after monetization, it's just going to start rolling in, you're going to start getting paid. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. People get monetized, and even after 6 months they don't get paid.
Yeah.
Because the truth is, even after you get monetized, you need to reach a certain threshold for you to be paid, which is $100. As in, for most people, for most countries, you need to get to $100 before you start getting paid, right?
Yeah.
So, like, when you're on the YouTube space, you need to understand that you need to do a lot of other things. Because after I got monetized, I didn't want to activate my channel membership. I didn't want to do it at all, because I was thinking I was going to do it fine, but I was thinking I would wait a while before activating, because it's like I just wanted my people to come in, like the live stream. Like I just wanted them to come in and know me a bit, know me for the person I am, and then I can put up the channel membership. At least
Yeah.
then you know that when you put on your membership, right? That means you have two or three or four people that has known you and known what you bring to the table and know the kind of person you are. At least now I know that okay, I can get like few people to be a member, because already people are starting to know me. So it's all about putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And then YouTube is going to calculate the your super chatters, and then the people that subscribe to be a member. And even with that, YouTube is still going to take 30% of your money. That thing don't make
30%.
sense.
Whew.
It really don't make sense, but that's what they do. Like it's enough that they are monetizing creators that are not even monetized yet. But to now think that even after you get monetized, they still take 30% of your money, that doesn't make sense. But that's what they do,
Yeah.
right? So it's
Man,
just
so we
like
got
that.
you know what? Hey, let's change gears while I got you here, D, because it's not often I get like female guests. So I gotta ask. So we gotta um man, so tell me about like our Nigerian women typically like submissive women, or talk about
Mm,
that. Like,
talking about Nigerian ladies, if I
yeah,
want to
let's
talk
go.
about Nigerian women now, I would have to take I would have to take me out of the picture. Let me not talk about them based on the kind of person I am,
Okay.
right? So I would say an average Nigerian lady is I wouldn't say we are demanding, no, but
Yeah.
an average Nigerian lady is is a hard worker. Like she works herself to the bone,
Yeah.
right? So Nigerian ladies are proud women. Yeah, let me just put it that way. They are very proud, because they are always so independent, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of them that they feel like okay, they need a guy to rest on, to do all those things. It's fine, it's fine, but most of them, they are very independent. Yeah, like
Okay.
yeah, and they always look for that. I think that is why their taste in men is always so high standard. They want a guy that is working. Nobody wants to see with a guy that you have to bring everything to the table for him, right?
Some,
And I
not always, but there are some because if a guy's like charismatic and you believe in, so okay, let me ask you this: like, would as a Nigerian woman being prideful, would you date a man based on potential? Like, say he's in school, but he's a long way away. He's just at the beginning of his school journey. You know what I mean? But
that
once he
is
figures out what he wants to do, he has the potential to be great.
yeah, that is one thing I also respect about Nigerian ladies, right? I feel like if you are calling top 10 ladies in, not even top 10, if you're mentioning like top two ladies, top two African ladies that would stick with their man through thick and thin, I
Yeah.
think a Nigerian woman would top that list.
Okay. So what about
Because
infidelity? What about infidelity?
in like not being truthful,
Cheating.
like cheating.
Yeah, Nigerian women stick around for cheating. How they feel about cheating?
One thing, you mean if the guy cheats on them,
Yeah,
they don't take that thing. They don't know. They don't take that stuff lightly. They don't take it lightly at
yeah. But
all.
you said they stick around through tough times. That's kind of a tough time.
No, that's not a tough time I'm talking about. What are you saying?
Well, it is a tough time.
What are you saying? I'm saying tough time, like because based on what you were saying, like like it's just starting his life from the
Yeah.
scratch, right? Yeah, they don't mind staying to help build you up and all that. Like, let's go on the ride together. Like Nigerian ladies really, they are not, most of them, or those that I know, though, they are not really after make it and then let me come with you there. They want to build with you from the scratch. That is one thing I know about them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what about now let's change gears. Like what are like Nigerian men though? What about Nigerian men? What are some that you notice like, you know, growing up, you know?
The thing with a Nigerian man is it's everywhere though. Like, you never appreciate something until it leaves you, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And I know a lot of Nigerian guys that like you're probably in a relationship and you guys are just chilling and good and everything, and maybe they feel like they see someone better. Now that is like a common thing with guys, right? People, and it's the same. It's same for guys. It's same for the ladies. So I'm not just gonna say guys. Some guys can be shitty and some ladies can be shitty as well. Like, it's a balanced equation. But the thing is, guys feel like because they've been with you for long, probably, or something, they feel like they just want to see how the outside world looks like and all that, and then they branch out of the commitment. Now, for a Nigerian lady, it's going to be hard for her to take you back. You might feel like you just want to branch out and see how it's going on in the world, right? But if your woman finds out, I bet you she's leaving you. And then after leaving you, that's when the guy realizes, oh, my woman is actually better in a lot of ways. But by the time you realize that, she's so gone. Like, she is so gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we usually say something in Nigeria: cheat, but do not let your partner sniff. Do not let her have a sniff of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
and the guys are also, they are hard workers, just like the ladies. They are hard workers. Like, they are not someone that would sit back or that would relax and say, because my woman is all the way out there, I don't need to be all the way out there, so, and all that. They are hard workers, and I think that's one of the biggest beef that South
I'm
African guys got with Nigerian guys here. That's
yeah.
that's like even the biggest beef, because they're always saying how the Nigerians, they come here, they take our women and all that. All of the South African ladies that I know, I don't know anyone that is married to a South African. It's always a Nigerian guy, because most of the guys in South Africa, they are just too relaxed, they are lazy, and they are laid back. They just want to sit down and let you do all the job and all that. And the women, they're not having all that at all.
I mean, but what if a guy got some really good ideas and just as a woman, you can make those ideas work? That's a partnership.
What if what?
what if y'all are able to make it work like a partnership? He has great ideas, and you able to help him bring his visions to life.
That's the point. They don't even want to think to have ideas. That's the point. If they have ideas, fine, maybe we can work on it, but they don't even want to sit and think. It's like they are lazy and the brain is lazy. Yeah, that's just it. They don't want to think at all. They don't want to think at all. They don't want to do that.
I mean, man, I mean, it
Oh,
it can, it can depend on perspective though.
CJ says my pop is half Nigerian. I'm like,
Yeah,
wow, that's nice. That's
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That is so nice.
I mean, when you think about it and like look at it from the perspective, I think that most people like someone who's not from where they are, like somebody outside of their comfort zone, because people want that exotic. So I bet you if South Africans went to Nigeria, they would be in Nigeria scooping all the Nigerian women up.
Mm-mm. It's really not that way.
It's
It's really not.
so it's frowned upon to be from South Africa.
What
Is it frowned upon to be a man from South Africa?
is it frowned upon?
Frowned upon, like it's not like that's not something to be proud of. Like if someone goes around there like, oh, I'm from South Africa, like, and you're a guy,
Mm,
and it's like, oh, people like, oh, you lazy, like you don't work hard.
see, it's not like it's frowned upon to be a South African. But the thing is, if you ask, out of 100 Nigerian ladies, if you ask them if they would marry a South African, they would tell you 98.9% of them would tell you no, we prefer to marry our own.
Yeah, but that
Because
means you already have like a bias against them. No, that's kind
no,
of,
no,
in a
it's not a
sense, though.
bias. No, no, it's no, it's not a bias. It's because they see those guys, they don't do nothing. They sit back. Like they are so relaxed. They don't do anything. That's what I'm telling you,
That's like
Ivan.
racism. No, that's like almost like racism. Like I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is you associate all of them with being lazy. You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh, look at them, they don't work hard. So what's going on, BDS? So,
Ivan,
huh?
Ivan, if you understand, if you're here
Oh,
and
no,
you
no, no. I mean, so that's what, but I'm saying is like the culture there is a laid back
yeah,
culture. So yeah,
yeah,
but because it's like, okay, when I went to Asia, like, and compared to America, those kids go to school 6 days a week, and then they do tutoring and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, that's kind of, they take it serious. You know what I mean? Like the culture is pushed for them to work and go to school and be successful. You know what I'm saying? And then in America,
okay,
it's kind of like find your own way. So in reverse, like when they come to America, they're like, man, you don't take advantage of the opportunities you have in front of you. So I understand it like that. But
okay,
like,
all
have you
right.
met? But are there some out there? Because there have to be some South Africans who like have success businesses and stuff like that. Or a lot of South Africans kind of like rich people, like they're kind of handed their success, like they don't have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you mean. But in a case where even the South African ladies don't want their guys, then why would you want a Nigerian lady to want them? That's the point.
There, so even the women like don't. So how do South African men? So what are South African men like a dying breed, or like I mean, how do they sustain, or you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Okay.
see, look at CB420. I bet you, and I bet you're like CB420's husband is Korean. I bet you he probably is like strict with his kid about doing well in school, like probably like super on him. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you mean. But again, I am saying, okay, so a South African lady, it's very rare for you to see South African ladies with South African guys. South African men here are mostly married to foreigners because their ladies don't even want to stay. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so like when you say foreigner, what is a foreigner? Like define a foreigner.
Like maybe a Zimbabwean or maybe Malawi. Or it's very hard for you to
So
see.
they're still from Africa, so they may marry someone from a different part of Africa.
Exactly, exactly, Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And you know, we the thing with South African, another thing with ish man, it's just both ways. It's both ways. It's both ways. Like,
Yeah.
because even South African ladies, you know, like it's a lot of partying, it's a lot of drinking, it's a lot of alcohol. I mean, you guys spoke with Shaka Baby the other day. You heard that?
Yeah,
Like we were talking and we were talking, and I think Black Money asked me a question, and he was like, how do I describe South Africans? Like, how do I describe them treating foreigners? And Shaka Baby said they are xenophobic. I mean, she's a South African, and for
yeah.
her to say that, you know, it goes a long way. For
Hey,
her to
hey,
say
hey, you spoke him up. Hold on, hold on.
yes,
What's up,
black
y'all?
and white. I don't want to
Yeah.
scream.
What's up, money? How y'all doing? The
I'm
money
good.
fam. What's up with
What's going
y'all?
on? What's going on, man? I got her and her giving me the rundown on Africa, man. Said
Right.
it's not cool to be from South Africa.
It's not?
Not a man, not a man. I couldn't. So, hey, if I came to Africa and I wanted to blend in as like and say I was from a country in Africa, what country could I say I'm from that I would get all the women?
Ethiopia.
What did you say?
If I want to get all the women in Africa to like want me, what country should I say I'm
Salute.
from?
What's up, CJ?
What's going on?
If you want South African women to
Yeah,
want you, is that
to chase after me. You know what I mean? What country
it's
should
not
I
it,
should I
it, it,
tell?
it's not because I'm from Nigeria, but I promise you, 90% of the South African ladies, they love going after Nigerian men.
What
Like
about
they
American
love,
men?
eh?
How do American men fall? How does an American man do out there in
Hey,
Africa?
CB420, y'all. She said she got a Liberian.
Yeah, she's Liberia. What about Liberia?
Liberians is ruthless, y'all. They is ruthless. They
The,
too busy
the,
going to
the
war.
point is as long as you're not a South African man.
Or diva. But what about a Zulu man? Are Zulus lazy?
Zulu men are they are South Africans. No,
Oh my God. So they
it's not
lazy
all of
too?
them though. It's not all of them though. You know what? We're still going to have the good ones. It's not all of them. It's not all of them, but yo, it's a whole chunk.
Yeah,
Well, most American black men is a misconception because they think that we're lazy. But everyone that I
you,
know is A1 hustle. Is like they might
you
have a
know,
different way of displaying their hustle. It may be mental or physical. American men are A1 hustle because we're very competitive. You
yeah.
can't
I just make it look easy. Sometimes we just make it look easy, and people think
right.
we
you,
lazy.
you know, I was, you know, the funny thing, you know, my brother, before I started going out with my guy, right?
Right.
um when I came to South Africa, I came 2019. I actually came, I think, 2 days before my birthday. That was 14th of June. So when I came, like my brother was always like, he was kind of worried when he was getting to, because I was with a guy then, right? Before I left Nigeria. He's also a Nigerian, but he stays in Philadelphia. So at a point in time, he couldn't handle the distance and everything. And then he was supposed to come to South Africa, but that was when the xenophobia stuff started. So he had to stay back, you know, for safety and all that. So along the line, we had to like break up because he couldn't handle the whole distance thing
Yeah,
and all.
hey, yeah, yeah.
And
That,
then
that distance is hard though. Distance is hard though. Like, do you think that what made it hard? Was it the trust, or he just couldn't be that far away from you?
the thing is, when it comes to distance and relationship, I would actually give myself 100, because my own view is, as long as we keep talking, and my see, when it comes to relationship, my biggest point is communication. If that is there, I can do distance. Like, I think my longest distance was like for 3.5 years. That was the longest
How
distance I
long? How
ever.
often did y'all see each other?
What?
How often did y'all see? How many times y'all saw each other?
3.5 years, I think we saw each other like maybe 4 to 5 times within 3.5 years.
3.5 years, 4 to 5 times. So literally, like
Yeah.
maybe like twice a year.
Yeah, probably kind of like that. But I definitely know that it wasn't holding the fort. I knew that, but because I didn't want the issue to come from me, I stayed put, right? So I stayed put until a point where he had to save himself, because I don't like breaking people's hearts, right?
Yeah.
I knew in me that it was over, but because I didn't want to be the one to know, like, put the whole thing out, I decided to let him do it, and then it did. So the point I'm trying to make here is, when I came to South Africa, I already broke up with my guy in Philadelphia, and then at the point my brother was starting to get worried, because it was like, how am I going at the point it was, at the point he called me into his room, and then we were playing this PS4 game, because we're both soccer fans, like big Manchester United fans, so we're playing
Yeah.
soccer games,
So you play
right?
FIFA.
Yeah, I play FIFA. I even still played it this morning on my PS4.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were playing it, and then at a point, it was asking me, are you sure you won't go back to Nigeria? And I asked him why. And he was like, because there are no guys here for you.
Hmm.
I mean, and then at the end of the day, when I met my guy is actually Ghanaian. And then when I told him that I met someone and we've been talking and all that. The first question he asked me was, where is he from? And even if you saw the expression on his face when he asked me that question, this is someone that has been here for more than 15 years. And for him to not trust the guys enough to let his sister be with them, you should know that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's been here for 15 years, and he doesn't even want me to have a South African guy as a friend, not even to talk, not to talk of me going out with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's how they are just, they beat their ladies, they don't even respect their women. They don't respect their women. So how would they respect me?
I mean, the woman got to respect herself.
What?
I'm saying though, how if a woman like makes you like, for you to respect someone, someone has to like earn your respect. Like, you know what I mean? Like that.
Ivan, I am telling you that these guys don't even respect their mothers, and you're saying they should respect women.
So
Like,
what are the fathers? So what are the fathers like? So you saying like even South African fathers don't even like? That's like a culture. That culture is like horrible.
see,
You
the culture, I wouldn't lie to you. The culture is horrible. The culture is horrible. I wouldn't lie to you. They've got beautiful cultures, right? I love them a lot. I mean, if you see the nice ones, they are nice to the last. I love their culture. I mean, okay, I do videos about South Africa, right?
yeah.
Ivan, do you know how many hate comments I get on my videos?
You get a lot of hate. I used to get hate comments.
Ah, no, man. The hate comments I get on my videos, these are not just ordinary aids. These are aids for go back to your shitty country. You're a stupid girl. Why would you come to my country? Why would you talk about South Africa? Why would you do this? Why would you do that? I know a lot of, I think like two or three of my friends actually have stopped YouTube because of hate comments from South African guys.
Yeah.
They actually stopped working on their channel. So
Oh.
it's just so hard out here. And that's why I say, we're talking about crime as the, oh my god, crime is on another level in this country, boy.
Yeah.
Crime is on another level in this country. I mean, it's so bad, it's so bad. And then they keep saying they want all the foreigners to leave their country and all that, but something they don't understand is, if all foreigners leave South Africa today, oh my god, it's going to be so messed up, because personally they don't have nothing.
Yeah.
It's going to be so messed up, so messed up,
Definitely.
so
Definitely.
messed up. So even me staying here right now, I find it hard to step out of the house. I think I was telling you guys on the other day on the live stream, I hardly go out of the house, because I step out and I could get a bullet in my head. Nobody cares about that.
Yeah.
It's so, yeah, it is so messed up. I mean, yo, it's a lot, it's a lot, but the ones that are surviving, right?
Yeah.
There's this guy that because I'm not mobile, I don't have a car, right?
Yeah.
So I'm this kind of person that if I go out with you and I feel like okay, you vibe with me, I would maintain it until you decide to fuck up, and then I'll let you go,
Yeah.
right? So there's this guy I usually I've been taking Uber rides and all that. And then there's this guy that took me out one time and we were just really chatting and talking and laughing all the way. He's actually a South African and I loved his vibes. And then I took his number. So anytime I want to go somewhere, I call him and he picks me up, right? I don't have issues with South Africans and all that.
Yeah.
And then there was this, so I think we lost contact or something because they stole my phone at the mall. So I had to get another phone. We lost contact. And then after that, I met this guy that was a Nigerian, right? He's a Nigerian. And then we were also vibing and talking. And then I took his number. And while we were talking and gisting, the guy actually made me understand that he did his master's in this country. He's been here for 20 years, actually, right?
Yeah.
He did his master's in South Africa. He got his PhD in South Africa,
Yeah.
and he actually came out as top of his class, right? So he went for a job interview at UNISA. UNISA is University of South Africa. We
Yeah.
went for a lecturing interview and all that. And as a matter of fact, the results came out, I think, the same day, right? Like few hours later. And then he got the job. Like it came out top. It's not easy for a foreigner to come to your country and do masters, do PhD, and then he's beating all of you guys hands down. And then he got the job, right? And you wouldn't believe that the second day he was supposed to come for a board meeting, to just finalize the whole thing, get probably his itinerary and stuff like that. And they actually told this guy that they are sorry they can't give him the job. Why?
Why?
Why? Yes, ask me why. They can't give him the job. All because he's a Nigerian and there are other South Africans that were there. This guy is actually doing Uber right now. He's using his car to ride Uber.
Yeah. Top of
Yeah,
his
that's
class, like so to bring in someone who, you know what I mean?
exactly. Exactly. I mean, there's a lot of Nigerian folks out there, and there's one thing I just keep praying for. I used to joke with my friends, like, if you take jobs and good roads and internet and you take it to Nigeria today, I promise you wouldn't find a Nigerian in this country. You wouldn't find one single one.
Hey, salute CJ, man. CJ said he had to slide out, man. But hey, keep going, CJ. We supporting and motivating, man. We going up 2022.
Hey CJ, thank you. I'm going to definitely check you out. I'll check you out and I'll be following a lot because hey, my
And
wrestling.
Diva shares your streams with people, so she's gonna put y'all on her list and share y'all with people. But also, she's live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, if I'm not mistaken. Correct?
No,
So,
Tuesdays, no.
I'm sorry. Never mind.
Um, Tuesdays and Thursdays are my YouTube tutorials.
Okay, well, I mean, get over there. You can learn something though. There, but they're lives, and
Yeah,
she's
my
up for
life.
like several hours, so you can come in there. So, but I'm
Yeah.
saying on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's a good time to go over there if you're trying to, get some gems or share some gems to get some kiwis, as she calls them.
Actually, the kiwis and the juices, they're actually like I think they're going to be every day from now because I activated my channel membership. So I'll start going live from Monday.
Yeah. Okay. See there. All right. Definitely, man. They tapped in. Um, I don't know, man. What else would you like to share? I mean, is there anything you want to know about America? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I mean,
To
you
be
got some
honest,
some some American people in here, questions,
ish. To be honest, I've not really even thought about that. I'm all about just doing me for now. Like
Okay.
doing yourself before you start doing other things.
That's good. That's good. I mean, you
Yeah.
should. I mean, that's one of the kind of keys is like finding your niche. Like you got to find what you enjoy and who you are. I was just having this conversation with one of my friends, and I was telling them, don't go to school because you think that that's what you think other people want you to do is to go to school, and don't get a job and that you don't like because you think people want you to get a job. Like think of who you are and what you want to do, because if you love what you do, then it doesn't feel like work. So, and the more money you make, or you know what I mean, when it comes to money, whatever you're doing, giving your time to it, you don't see it as an issue because you're investing into it and you're enjoying it, so you're excited to learn about it. Something that every day you want to be the best you can at it. Find something like that, and you'll be happy
Yeah,
because you'll figure
definitely.
out ways to create different things, and like you said, create different branches and ways to branch out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's just all about it. YouTube is not a day's job. You need to sit down. You need to like, ish. You need to just like commit. YouTube takes a lot of commitment, a lot of commitment. And just like I said, after monetization, that's when the real work starts. That's when
Yeah.
the real work starts. Because before I got monetized, I was uploading just once. But now I had to switch it up to three, and then I had to even include live streams. That's how hard it is.
Yeah.
All right, CJ. Thank you, Diva. I'm gonna check out your videos later. Should I
Oh
saw
man,
more?
CJ out here training, man. Y'all better watch out, man. He about to put somebody in a full Nelson, choke slam somebody out here, man.
Mhm. I'll definitely be on your channel. Yeah. Oops.
You know.
Where's Black Money though?
Man, he probably somewhere in the shadows. I think he got
Okay,
a
let me share this with you guys though. So I heard, I don't know how true it is, but I feel like I should tell you guys just in case. I heard that if you are using Restream, do you know Restream?
I've heard of it. I'm not familiar with it, but I've heard of it. People mention
Yeah.
it.
Oh, so you know what they say about the juice and everything?
Nope.
Okay, so apparently they said if you are using Restream, that the same hours you are getting, your audience will also get the same hour if they are on your panel.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
A little bit, not all the way,
Okay,
but
so for example, let's assume you are using Restream, right?
yeah,
And then I come on your panel. So
yeah.
the same watch hours that you are getting as the host, I will also be getting it on my channel because I am on your panel.
Oh, okay. Man, I just use it for fun. I just like connecting with people and having a good time on YouTube. I don't really care about the other stuff because I don't really think I have anything like crazy to share with anyone. I just enjoy the interaction. Sometimes I enjoy messing with people and asking them questions, but I'm just here to have a good time.
Oh, okay, okay. I just
But
decided to see
but there
that.
are but I've connected with people like CJ and Real is one. They take it they're a little more like applied too, but and I think that they'll get more out of your pay. I just enjoy the connection and meeting people from different places and building
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. I just said let me just tell you guys because me I'm stuck to StreamYard.
Yeah, yeah, man. That's dope. But man,
Oh,
I'm about to end this live, man. I'll probably tap back in later, man. It's a 3-day weekend, man. We're hanging out, chilling. But y'all have a good day, man. Thanks,
all
Diva, for stopping
right.
through. CJ, Black Money, CB420, Realest One, Young by the Way, BDS, everybody that tapped in, man. Hey, y'all have a good weekend, man. Enjoy yourself. Peace.
CB4, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm gonna leave the studio now.
All right.